Hello, 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 hello. It's me, Tiny Pirate. Ahoy, how are you? And we are back with some more beautiful space exploration and space exploration mod in Factorio. And I'm just going to share my little video linky thing on a Discord. Which is important. That may have even come across as I was messing around. I don't know how to do this automatically. You would think I would know that, but I do not. There we go. That's the thing. Cool. So we have been pretty busy in the last game, and in the last session we all got up into space, and since then I have done a little bit more building, but not really that much, just to see how things are going. So the first thing that I have done is just kind of move the science a bit around, and I've brought up more science. So we actually have a lot of science up here, except green science. So green science has to be a priority next time. The other thing I've done is down here I've told the system to send up more glass, and basically it sends up a single stack, 100 at a time. So that's fine, I guess. And what I have 1,000 iron. So actually what I want to do is tell this one to send up stacks of iron, please, and do that from here. Yeah, I trust it to do the right thing. Alright, so one of the things I figured out is we should do some more research. I burned through a lot of the basic stuff, so what I have managed to tackle is there's a whole bunch of research around things like all the different machines we need for the higher tier stuff. I don't know what they are. I also got the next jetpack and enhanced batteries. We've unlocked solar panels, enhanced speed a little bit, and enhanced cargo size, and the next series of productivity modules. So what that's going to look like for us is a little bit of manufacturing to take place in space now, or more manufacturing. The first thing I kind of want to do actually is to set up a little data. Sometimes the size of these things is deceptive. Okay, I want this thing to create the polished or the rough data substrates, and it can actually do that pretty easily, and it can pop those straight into there. So the rough data substrates don't need that much stuff, I guess. See how long do these take to make? They take 5 seconds. That's fine. And at the other end we will also push out I'm gonna have to make power work up here. Would that work? It'd be nice just to okay, let's just expand the section of the base somewhat. Okay, come back to me. Alright, that'll do. I'll just come across here. You gotta keep it neat, it's very important when you're building in space. Neatness matters. So pop that there. That's going to provide the power, and then we need a pusher chest and a filter inserter to take out scrap, because occasionally when it's making polished substratey things it produces scrap. Alright. Actually, no, I need this one. Okay, game, are you happy? You're gonna do the job there? It goes into there. Oh, that was very quick. I suspect you could do with going a bit faster. And likewise, this could be more like 50. And this could definitely be more like 50 as well. Yeah, okay, that's cool. Now we can see all of this stuff start to happen some more. So down here I've got a box that's smashing all the barrels, because we sent up a lot of barrels. It's smashing them into steel, and I have it this connected, so it will stop smashing as soon as there's less than, actually I'm going to increase that, less than 100, less than 200 barrels left, because the barrels are a component in the space rocket science that we're making, so we don't want to entirely drain the whole system out. We do have a fair number of junk data cards, and I can recycle them, I believe. And I brought with me, is it a it's not, I don't think it's a decontamination facility. No, it has to be a recycling facility, which is no. Cargo pod scrap, no. At some point I'll figure it out. Is it this one? Like, I want to take the things and get rid of them. What do we do with junk data cards? Has to be a recipe somewhere. Data formatting, junk data card and cooled thermofluid in a supercomputer. That's right. So, supercomputer. Oh, that's right. It's this thing. This will do the trick. That's a bit messy, isn't it? Will this work? Data formatting. It produces a blank data card, a broken data card, and warm thermofluid. Kind of want this to work. And we do sort of need to get rid of the junk stuff. Why did there's the power. Okay, so let's pop this one here and we can start to build kind of a neat grid. Okay, cool. So you pull cold thermofluid out here. Like, I think we can actually even just be really cheeky and do that. And format the data cards. And you should be able to put the the blank data cards back, and then we can put the other stuff into this chest, and we'll need a requester box for the junk data. Yeah, that'll work. We do need to get rid of these fluids. So, what can we do here? I suspect if we... we can just... we can underground the section here. And then just do that. So the warm stuff goes in, gets cooled into the tank. We're pulling the cool stuff out, and this is just going to slowly munch its way through. You're not a filter inserter, so you should only be taking out the completely broken data cards, and the good ones can just go back into the system like this. Good, that works. That feels like a wholesome thing. What do we do with broken data cards? Who knows? Probably, I would have thought recycle them, but they're not exactly building up. We'll worry about that problem if they ever get full. Whereas this thing is slowly chugging away. Alright, cool. That seems like a virtuous loop. Now, we do have other jobs we want to get on with. One of them is I want to start making flat solar panels, because 400 kilowatts versus 60 kilowatts is pretty grand. How much bigger are they? They're kind of... yeah, they're better. They're definitely better. They're not massive, but they're better. Now, to to make them, multispectral mirrors are required, and for multispectral mirrors we will require heat shielding low density glass, which is why I have been firing a vast amount of glass up, which is what these cannons are constantly picking up. And I need lubricant and, was it gel, wasn't it? So gel, which I can probably punch through this way. Just looking. Can I? Or do I have to go this way? These pipes are not like super long is one of the challenges. I might build it up there. Yeah, I might build it up there. Yeah, because I think it would be really handy to yeah, I think it would be really handy to get some space stuff going. Are these space pipes? They're all space pipes, yeah. Good. So, hello, I hope you've been enjoying it if you haven't watched the series already. Or you've been watching it a little bit. That's cool. Of course. 1 over. Let's bring that lubricant up. Alright, and the space gel balls. What on earth was that? Oh, drone's crashing. I have upgraded the drone tech, so they should be less likely to crash into each other, but certainly isn't guaranteed. Now, multispectral mirror needs to be made in a space manufactory. I have one. I forgot how massive they are. Let's put this down first. Maybe I'll give myself a touch of space. This recipe, kind of annoying. Power. I mean, that works as well. Come on, mates. Oh, you're just going to make it difficult for me. And you, on the other hand, are going to go like this. So that's like that, and that's like that. Right, that's the fluids in. All the other stuff probably can be brought up by request a chest. And off the drones go. Oh, it's going to produce junk as well, isn't it? Oh, do I care if it produces junk? I think it can all just go out in the same chest. We're just limited by the speed of the drones. So we have that. Multispectral mirrors coming. Now all we need is that, which also actually might as well put them right next to each other. What are we looking at? Run this way. Just fill in all of the space. I have a number of spare space assemblers down here that I just park for rough good measure. I'll leave that one there to make bits of the factory, bits of the, if I want more assemblers. That seems to, I mean, I can do it with other things, but that seems to be effective. Big flat panels, please. Yes. And for that, you can go here. Oh, heaven forbid this be easy, huh? And, oh, I don't know, do I just want to do that? Kind of do. This should be this with a requested chest, and this should be an output, and that goes there. Don't need to worry about the multispectrals, do just need those. And this is now full of junk, so filter the junk out. Man, junk is such a thing with the space exploration, isn't it? It's so often in this build. Push the junk into the network. There we go. It's pretty quick. Make it a little quicker. How many does it usually need? 4. So this needs to be producing quite a lot. Can the drones keep up? Probably not, to be perfectly frank. Just give them real targets to go for. Yeah, maybe make that a little bit more. Yeah. Alright, minions, take the stuff up. Cool. Space stuff. Put that in there, just leave that there running. And I should... Oh, actually, so what is that looking at? That's looking like 54 megawatts. 51 megawatts. I have to take out another row. So 54 megawatts down to 50.7 megawatts. And now it's up to 62 megawatts. Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty decent pile. I am inclined to take a ton of them back to the ground with me. I kind of wonder if the intention is that you are eventually, I don't know, like eventually just, you know, cover your planets in them because they're so much better than other stuff. Scrap, recycling. Oh, I see. This is the one that recycles broken data cards. Okay. Well, should we just chuck it over here, maybe? It doesn't really fit. How big is it? 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, okay. No, that could work if we just tell it to fix the broken ones, and I'll give it all of these broken ones wherever they are in my inventory. Did I trash them? Oh no, they're there. And then we'll push them out into the network. What are you waiting for? Oh, everything's backed up. Okay, I'm just going to assume that works perfectly. Now, with all that scrap, do we... I wonder if could you delivery cannon it back to the ground? Let's have a look if it's even a recipe. So is it even a recipe? It is a recipe. So in theory, we could delivery capsule it down. But... And even how much does it stack into? I think it's stack of 100, so we could just fire it into the ground from if we brought up a delivery cannon. Which might be handy. I mean, it just gets rid of it, because you crunch it back down, and it's, if you look at it, it's just going to turn it into a bunch of useless stuff that we can't really deal with in space. We don't really want, so that's fine. Alright. So what else are we going to make up here? Don't need anything here. I'm having a think. I don't think we need any of that. That's all fine. Space stuff is fine. Material testing packs. So I think that's for the next layer of tech. But I think what I'll do is I'll unlock some of this processing. And if you are watching and you do know space exploration better than I, please tell me what we should perhaps bother moving. And is now the time that I want to start like actually automating something. Horror of horrors. Like, to me it wouldn't be that crazy to do this, right? And to automate the... What is it? Oh wow, okay, that's... it's quite a lot. I could save some time. What can we put on it? Probably the steel. And the, I don't know, frames. That's a lot of stuff being sent out. And whoa, not the big one. Do we want to just put the steel here as well, since we're making so much of it? That's a shorter trip for the drones. Yeah, I mean, I'm not requesting from buffer chest there, so it's just going to pull it straight out of there. Yeah, it is coming out. And then I would potentially turn off steel and frames. That just leaves a little bit less transport to do. Yeah, they're short on glass. Really? Oh, okay, it's just a matter of these filling, which they'll do in their own sweet time. This one is fine. I think I'll just fire more glass up. Okay, yeah, you do you. So glass is gonna just flow. I could set up a second belt. When will I go back to normal videos? I don't know. Might not. Like, I'm playing this on camera just because I like it, basically. I just don't have as much time as I would like for games anymore, really. So streaming's way easier. Well, I mean, it's not that easy. You have to be good at it is hard. I will give people credit there. There's probably some other job I could do up here while I'm here, but I'm not sure what it is. There's all kinds of weird science stuff to do. And I have that stuff done. But this next stuff, my gosh, I don't know. I have no idea. What is the science labs able to take? So I guess it depends on what we want to research. We haven't burned through all the final research yet, so we have to see what the next cab off the rank is. What do we want? Aeroframe pole, aviation, space exploration. Not really a problem. Search for moons and planets using telescopes. Rocket survivability. Want to actually automate the next set of rockets is probably the plan. Like sending rockets from here back to space or back to the ground. How about 1,000? If we ever got that many, I'd be impressed. And I will just drop these myself off. Take all of those, and these are actually decent. The other thing I guess I want to keep an eye out on is manufacturing the next tier of productivity modules. But they require machine learning data. What does it stack to? Like machine learning data. What are you short on? Why aren't you producing? Oh, vulcanite blocks. Oh yeah, fair enough. So, you know, making tier 4 modules could be quite a cool thing. So we've either got to bring the tier 3s up and the vulcanite up and everything else, or just send the machine learning data back down, which seems to me like a bit of a no-brainer, really. And that is that I can take down a fair... How much does each one of these use? Just one machine learning data. And then some vulcanite. It's a bit of a fiddle, isn't it? It is a bit of a fiddle. But it's not too extreme. So it's a pretty clean loop. Metal and glass come up here, get made into data things, get shoved with data, and then I take them back down once they have stacked up a bit. Meanwhile, we're making... Why have I still got... I've still got... Oh, it must be my inventory itself keeps telling me. Don't give me any more. I don't need them. Yeah, put them all in this box. There you go. Take all of them. We don't need them anywhere else. We just need these ones. And we're waiting on those, and those are waiting on low density structures, which I suspect we are out of. Yeah. Oh, no, there's low density here. Oh, I know what to do. It's not requested the right ones up here. I need to remember to tick request from... Oh, no. Request from... yeah. So if it can do it, it'll pick from there. Alright. That seems pretty good. I can actually jam in a whole extra... I can jam in a whole extra science lab, but I've done a really dumb job of optimizing this layout, so it's just gonna have to wait. Can I fire low density frames up? My hunch is I cannot. Oh, I can. Yeah. Okay, so someone go pick up all the iron. In fact, well, this is kind of a silly way of doing it. We'll have you do the iron, and these two can do the glass. Yep, that's happy. That's good. I like that. Things are moving. What are we on right now? 130? Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Might replace a bunch of this. $75, just like that. Yeah, I mean, that's just too good. Too good. That's fine, though. That's all pinging away. Are we actually outside of the... Nope, we're still in the range up here. I think one of the questions I have now is... Oops, is it time to go to another planet? Like, I do think we need a bit more infrastructure in space. But that involves, bringing up more stuff. So I think what we'll do is we'll go down to the surface now. I will take as many of these as I can. Like 112. Like, that's going to be a really good start. In fact, one of the other things I will do is... I kind of have this, like, I have my logistics set up right. Yeah, let's turn off my logistics so I can dump these. I don't need that. Dump those. Take whatever else I can grab that's useful. Got to remember, okay, there's a bunch of... Oh, no, actually. Was there science at the bottom there? I like to keep all the science in one box. No. And one of the things we will do eventually is build... yeah, in space. We'll build rockets in space. 12. So that's a lot. More pods coming. And steal all of that. 50-50. So it stacks of 50. Stacks of 50 is pretty efficient, it feels like to me. And I think it's time to go down again. Alright, so let's get in the old pod. Launch. Whoosh. Whoosh. Off to the ground. Blonk. Okay. Good job, game. Pick you up. What? Did someone drop the little inserter there? Poor guy. Alright. Head down here and put the pod back in. There we go. So that's basically ready to launch. And we will do a gear switch out. So I usually go like this. Bonk. And actually, no, what I'll do is, first of all, we just got to set up our loadout properly. So I open my character, loadout manager. This is the thruster suit. We save it. And now we change our suit. And then we load the other config. Yeah, so now we can go back to this and load the power armor, bam, settings. Okay, cool. And now when I turn on logistics, they'll just take everything away and go do everything we want. So what do I want up there from memory? We want like a lot more vulcanite. Is it full here? We don't, probably just don't really care that much about these anymore. We definitely want those. And I think I will put in some sciences now since we do actually have some room. Other stuff, I don't know. Take that down a stack. Don't really think we need much science anymore. Iron, actually iron and copper we don't need because we just shoot it up with a cannon. Arguably don't need that anymore. I mean, whatever's there will go up, but I just want to hit it with the science and stuff itself. Let's see if it can handle it, because we're going to load this box up, and once this box is loaded up, we'll dump it into the space ship and see what happens. What else is there? The yellow science. And at some point I really need to go and tear down the old base. Fundamentally that needs to die. Alright. Drones, you sort yourself out. We are going to fly around. What are we looking at here? Okay, so we've got all the solar panels. Would there be a good grid for it? Probably like just miles away. And let's see what it does to lay out a bunch of solar panels, what it does for our systems. 1, 2, 3. So we've got to zip off and drop down all these big solar panels. And then I'll take the data to somewhere where I can make some level for productivity modules. And I think I'll put them in science. I probably should take them right back up to space and put them in a science build, actually. That would make the most sense. So what are we looking at here? There's actually a tiny bit of iron here. Not much worth considering. Here might be good. So let us map. Why is my battery so low? Is it just taking a time to charge? Now I have told the drones to come and take this stuff out, but I might also, well, I haven't told it really yet. I might set stuff on fire too, because it's just really fun. Get out of the way, drones. Oh, you're going to go lay track, aren't you? I knew it. It's kind of what I don't need you to do. Well, let's try not to set ourselves on fire as well. Okay, fine. Oh my god. You guys are just an embarrassment, I must confess. I want a bunch of dirt. Like, yeah, that'll do. Can you just all fly down? Oh, I don't have the deconstruction planner. Eek, I left a few things in a box. Drones, if you come down here, do you think you can go and place all the power poles and stuff we need? Yeah, one more. Over here. Come on. Come on, you can do it. And repair yourselves while you're at it. Thank you, good job. You're getting there. So, let's lay out this fancy new solar panels. They will be pretty awesome. I think I quite like to set things up a little like this. So I did this for the accumulators and it worked out quite well. So what is their size? Oof, they're actually chunky. Do they fit neatly? They do fit neatly. Oh, actually, what's our powerishness? 4.8 gigawatts. I mean, I could, do maths and calculate it, but where's the fun in that? Just build it, and they will come. Copy that. It seems a shame there's that dumb gap. Doesn't it really, but could I jam more in this way? Apparently so. And likewise this way. Not quite. So that way works. But, okay, tree, get out of here. But there will always be a little bit of a gap around the accumulators. That's just how that is. And all the way over here. Looking pretty fly, I must admit. Just going to dig up some 90s lingo there for you kids. And okay, that's pretty sweet. Is it tileable though? And we've still got quite a lot more. Will it tile? What I think it will do is flip like this and be quite neat here. Out it goes. There's some holes to fill in, but that's all right. We can figure that out. Space! It's so exciting. Look at all the cool things space has given us. These new solar panels made in orbit. Wow. You should be very excited, drones. My only companions on this planet. Come here, come here, come here. Die, die, die. And the rest are not yet out. And we are now making... 4.8. Well, I guess that's not too unexpected. Did we see? So 4 megawatts. It's 3 times as much as that. No, it must be nighttime. Okay, yeah, fine, whatevs. We do have accumulators out there if we ever see them, but they never get used. So we'll just leave that for now, I think. Actually, what I can do is copy all of this and then just go, I want all the water to go away. Water, just go away. Die, die, die. Okay, how about that? Is that covered at all well enough? Yeah, it looks like it. So over time, drones will do their business and clear all this stuff out and build. And I will also say, is that any help? No, it's going to have to wait for those to be finished. Well, that's okay. That was fine. I don't mind that. That worked out okay. Let's have a look at modules. So here are our modules. These are level 3s. So if we wanted to make level 4s, let's pop a machine down. Level 4 productivity module would require, okay, more blue, vulcanite, and the other thingy. It's not too bad. Just go like this. And it's not like we're gonna, come here. Like that. Blue science. We could maybe split. So output to the right would be blue stuff, and batteries to the left, and then we just go like this. And I want, how long do you take? 16 seconds, that's not too bad. The challenge will be vulcanite blocks, like, I mean, we can bring them in. One of the challenges, I think, of a train station is using LTN is bringing in, like, a lot. You bring in a lot of stuff. Where is all of my... Yeah, okay. You sort of can't bring in exactly tiny amounts. You end up bringing in... You constantly bring in approximately multi-thousands of everything. And you may not need that much, which is a little tough if that's you, because you're just going to end up doing heaps. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but it is something to think about. You need to build a base. It's going to be able to handle just tens of thousands of stuff just sitting around in a pile somewhere. Yeah. Okay, drones. I wouldn't mind a hand, to be perfectly frank. I'll do some of this for you just because I am a benevolent god. We'll take one feed of this out and we will run it straight through the middle, except we will run it there, and then you all can pick up what you're looking for. One of these can go up to about here. So that's 3 things sorted with the vulcanite. The other things, oh, they're going to be too close together. I want one more square. Yes. And we'll put the requested chest in the middle, and it is going to request these at all times. Request from buffers is fine, and then you're going to output to this provider chest. Yay! So this will be a pretty simple build. It's not very high volume, but we don't really need a high volume at present. I wouldn't mind it to be, what I want it to be quicker. I don't know, does it matter? It's now making things in, well, 16 seconds, a bit quicker is probably fine. Alright, good. Oh, I also need some of those for myself, combinators. 50 of them at all times. So I accidentally cleared all of my presets. So my logistics presets that I had set up, I accidentally cleared them, and now I need to do them all over again, which is annoying, but it is what it is. I don't know why I've got, chemical plants actually probably is fine. I've got the space manufactories on, but it seems like more effort than it's worth to turn those off. Some fuel at all times would be a good idea. Rocket fuel, like 20 at all times, so I can fly around the map. Okay. Oh, cool. So, what does the vulcanite stack in? Actually, if I just pin to this view, I can open the chests and have a look. I can't do it from other view. 100. Alright, so that's 7,600. What? Where am I? Okay, 76,800. That. One thing I don't know is whether I need to try and ensure this can scale at some ridiculous way. Like the fact that I can't really get, I'm not making a lot of these makes me wonder. But in Factorio, you do want to oversupply. It's really easy to get into the habit of just making tiny pieces of what you want and not really automating everything fully. And that's the time when you will find you get rapidly caught up in everything being backlogged and you're just waiting for everything. So it's just the blocks they're waiting. Is it 8? No, it is 1 per. So we should be able to make 150, 200 odd tier 4 modules, which would be fantastic. 200, let's just say 200 at all times. So, what are they doing? Now the drones will, in theory, start filling all that in. In fact, where are my construction drones in general? Like, for reals, guys. 860 of you left. Okay, cool. This is going to be fun. We're going to get our first modules. What do we want to do with them? They should go into the science build, probably. Both into the science manufacturing and into the research. And there's our first one. So what does it do? It is productivity plus 10%. The last one's for productivity plus 8. Energy consumption plus 100 versus 80%. Speed 25% down versus 20. Pollution plus 10%. Don't care about pollution in space. Or even down here, to be honest. But do I care about the resources down here? No, I mostly care about it in space right now, so I don't know what else to do with them. Alright, that's fine. I mean, that's just going to tick along. Some people say they prefer or they like the efficiency modules for space stuff. I don't know. It just seems like more solar does the trick. Speaking of which, is it daytime? I can't even tell. It is not daytime. 4.9 gigawatts. Really, I think, did we go up like 100 megawatts for those panels? I mean, that's not too bad. Okay. Are we getting like a weird not producing enough thing here? No, I think that's okay. Would I want to make... Oh, actually I can't make those because those require iridium plates and the speed modules and the learning data, and I don't have any iridium. So I think it's time to set up how we're going to do further automation. Yeah. So need to head back over. Cool, they're busy. We can just leave them. And I know that they will. Wow, 42 already? Brilliant. That's plenty for space. We'll just come over here and start our work. So our work is going to be to set up the more sustained sort of cargo shipping operations. Oh, down here? Yes. Alright, so this might look pretty, but unfortunately it's not super functional, because what we want is whatever we fire back to go into buffer chests and then to be ripped out And I think we will fire back. So I need to get a cannon to take with me. How are we doing here, chaps? What have we got? Pretty full? Not as full as I would have thought. The only thing that's missing is the military science, which we're not really using anyway. 500 of that. Can we up it to like 1,000? I guess we can. Alright, so I think we might switch. So first of all, save this because we've updated it. Power Armor Mark II, save. Cool, and switch that suit around for space and thruster suit. Cool, do that switch around. Thruster suit, do your business. Now, minions, go off and minion for us. Fetch me things. Remove junk from my... Oh, no. We actually want a little bit of the productivity modules, I suspect. 50 of them, 0 of them, and... yeah, 200 of them. Really? Alright, fair enough. Yeah, I trust you, drones. You can figure out what it is I need. Now, we had a cannon making facility here somewhere. There's one. Okay, don't exactly need that many. 2? Yeah, 2 is probably fine. So we have that. Do we need a landing pad? Yeah, and a launch. Well, we need a launch pad. Do we need a couple more landing pads up there? I think we do. No, there are some around here somewhere. They're in a box. Here we go. Potentially 2. Potentially more of those for us down here. Oh, actually, and I should set up the little system I want. So this is our little beautiful mall. It does mall things, and I would like one of these. Signal transmitter. Put a box. Nope. Put a box there. Nope. There. No. There. Get out of it. And then, yeah, one of these down here. Request from buffers. I've basically moved a bunch of stuff nearby so that the drones, or so that the minions can request from stuff nearby. Oh, we wanted some lights, of course. Huh. That's unusual. Oh, I guess that's the nature of the 2 and the 3 grid. That's fine. We can put over here. I want... Oh, no, I want to put it close to it. I want to be able to see both of them at once. We'll just put it over here. This one is going to make the signal sender. And pop that there. Filter it right down. Tell this one to request from chests, and so on and so forth. And we ourselves will want it somewhere under this logistics stack, I suspect. Logistics. No, just 20. Okay, fine. An entire stack. As long as it's only taking up one bit of space, it's no problem. 10. Sure thing. Why not? And of course, we better... Oh, we've taken away all of our grid. We've taken away all of our pretty ground. We'll have to come back and fix that one day. Yeah, I like to put the little hazard concrete down. Do we care about boosting them? Nope, not really. Request from buffers. Is it turned on for everything? I think so. Not well, apparently not quite. Yeah, because basically around the side I'm bringing in resources, and to save ourselves a lot of hassle, it goes into buffer chests, and only these local chests in this developing mall area tend to have the instruction to grab from buffer. Oh, accidentally managed to delete my pretty little grid around these guys. You need a bunch of these around just to help keep all the drones topped up on battery. Hey there, Fizz. I'm guessing it's your nickname. Is it time to go back to space? Oh, we already got 8 of these. Got cargo things, got more of these, got scaffolding. Okay, yeah. We want to eventually build in space. For that, we need fuel, and we need it feels a bit dirty just plonking this down like that. But it is what it is. Oh, I actually need to copy exactly this little inserter down here because it is set up with a little filter on it, and I want to see if it works. No, okay. No, it was, to be fair, it was this. Where's the power? Is there any power around here? No, there isn't. Okay. So I've wired this to here, and I set the stack size to 1, and I say only put in when, what is it? Actually, what did I do down there? I'm trying to remember. The rocket's in the way, so I can't see. Only when cargo rockets is less than 100. Alright. I'll just copy that. I'm sure it makes some kind of sense. Only when... Oh, I'll just do it myself then. Cargo rockety parts is... cargo. Where the heck are you? Nope. 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 Yes. Only when cargo rocket is less than 100. And let's power this somehow. How does it even know? Because it's going to cargo rocket sections. Is that a signal? No, we'll just see what happens. We'll make sure it works. Oh, I think it does broadcast this, so it should just stop. Is there a way to get rid of the plant sticking through the ground? Ta-da! It stopped. I wish there was, because there isn't. It doesn't seem to be anyway. This also needs a request chest. Do I have it? I do have more. For a capsule. Where are you? One capsule. And this should also say only when capsules are less than 1. Capsule less than 1. So now it's disabled. What does it say? Does it say disable control behavior? Yep. Okay, so now that is ready, except it doesn't have any fuel. But I can fix that because we have a beautiful fuel refinery. Actually, no, we'll just take it from here. Down here. And there it goes. It's going to start fueling. It's got no cargo. And this is where we get really coy. So we can take up... We can put down a cargo pod which just delivers cargo sections. And we can deliver another... yeah, we'll do another cargo pod which delivers other things like this. Yeah, like this. Take this and put it here. Take this and put it here. It's not copied the thingamybobby. Yep. Yep, that's all same. Buffer chests, don't forget, just in case. And from down here we will put, of course, just, no, not there. Just there. Now, fill yourself, because these don't stack. And now we'll put the power right in the middle. Cute. But we will also put it over there. Not quite so cute, but that's fine. And oh, can we just stretch that across there? No. That's a bum. It's just, yeah. Fuel. Okay, so, well, wow, it's already capsuled rockets. Fuel is going in. Okay, so. Oh, I mean, shift right click to copy. Yeah. I have been doing that, I think. Unless I didn't do it at once, who knows. I will put this down because we're going to have rockets coming home. And eventually. And we will want to unload whatever lands here. It's going to be that's all barrels for now. What am I going to take up there? Like, am I going to have multiples? I probably am, to be perfectly frank. I'm going to have to redo the. Yeah, I'm going to have to redo the beautiful concrete. But that will be at another time. Give me... Oh, nope. No. Ah, whoops. What am I doing? Oh, that's collected. Cool. Okay, so there's a landing pad. We're going to call it... Now this landing pad B. It's pretty exciting. Pretty exciting indeed. And this is just Noah's landing pad. Here's a rocket... why aren't you ready yet? You what? Disabled by control back. Oh. Yo, wow. There we go. That's better. Are you set to override stack size? Yeah, I can't. What could... Could I do it differently? Nope. So what I will then need in space is I will always need like a pod of my own, a spare one, I think, until I get practiced at whatever it is I'm doing here. Just maybe two. They're kind of cute. I like to have a little set. So what I also want to do is to almost certainly fill one of them with compressed cargo sections, so I can build rockets in space. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do a thing, and that is build rockets in space. I believe this is a good idea. I've been told this is a good idea by people who are smarter than me. No. Can I want to make it pretty? Oh, it's not going to be pretty because it's going to get in the way. So one rocket can go up and take space rocket sections. And the other one can take fuel. I think that makes sense. Does that make sense? You can tell me. Let me know what you think in the comments below. So we want it to be Actually, we want this to be a four-way splitter again, actually. Sorry, belt. You're all going to go away. Oh, actually, no. You can stay. Okay, that's... Can I give you a hand? You're being a bit slow and crap. Let's get it done. Yeah, fuel everywhere. Just chuck it on the ground. Yeah, you take all... What? Oh, those are packed sections. Alright. Just take all these packed sections. That's a lot of packed sections that are going to go to space. You're going to take all of our fuel, which is going to be great fun. Can I set a reserved slot? No, it doesn't really matter. The capsule goes in and then vanishes, so it's not like you need to take up more. No, that's fine. Get rid of this, get rid of this. There we go. Sound effects. A long balance. Come here. A long balancer is what we're after. Long. Okay, fine. Just a little bit longer then. And I should actually like try and memorize how long this should be. Long. Apparently still not like there's too much balancing here. It's not super pretty. Oh, actually, let's tidy it up. Let's make that a little prettier. Come on. This is Factorio. We're not just riffraffs on the street throwing our belt wherever we fancy. Wow, have we already... Oh, no, we haven't filled the rocket. Good, because I'm full of this stuff. And I need some for myself. And the rest can go in. So, what are we going to bring back? Do we need another one of these? Oh, how many have I got in inventory now? Only one. We're going to need two. One for each of those things coming in. I think that's how we're going to set up the network. A little bit the same way that people set up train networks. And then on the... We'll take the delivery cannon. We've got more of those. We don't really need those. We've got factories. We have all the spare parts we could want. Do we want more batteries? I'm probably fine with that. How are we producing? 4 point... Oh. What? Oh, here it comes. It must be dawn. I can't tell. If I turned my suit off, and well, that doesn't do anything. If I turn my suit off and took my glasses off, right. Let's wait for midday or earlier daytime to really dig in and see what happens. Daytime. Come on, and then we'll take ourselves up to space. 4.9 gigawatts. Still growing. So, manufacturing in space, the solar panels could be quite a good way of doing things. Now we've got this. This is going to be kind of fun. We're going to have a lot of rockets. Whoa. Oh, we haven't actually told it to... Okay, cool. Let's load it. So what I do is for this one is I have this one set and I right-click, paste to this chest. Which I'm going to set to a blue chest as well because it just makes my life easier. This is the order that's currently on this chest because I want to save this order, but I want to unload this chest without the drones interfering. So I change it back to a normal chest. I chuck this on, and then we wait. I should have put this... Like, why didn't I do that? Why didn't I move that over next time? Just put it right next to this blimmin' rocket because this is my like personal rocket which I load up with, in this case, tons of science. Yeah, that would be smart. That would be real smart. This rockets, on the other hand, are... Yeah. Like, that's a lot of rocket sections. Wow, that's actually a vast amount of rocket sections. That's going to build, yeah, tons of rockets. Like, it won't need to happen very often. So we can do a signal. In fact... Do we put a signal receiver Yeah, I think we do, and I don't even know how to use this yet. So that's tough. What should we call this? Default channel. Supply. We'll call this supply. Yeah, no, we'll call this cargo parts. Rocket parts. Rocket parts or something. Okay, so I want you to listen on the rocket parts channel. And after that, we don't know. What would it be like to just wire this to this? And we would say connect to network, whatever. Logistic network, connect. This is, well, it's not receiving anything, so I think we can just forget about that for now. So we will put something up in space that tells us when we have not enough fuel or not enough parts, I think. Yeah. Now that's all ploughing its way ahead. Do you actually need a bit more? I think you need another one here, just to help keep up. Yeah, that's more like it. These are filling. Oh, it's just so much. It's going to take a little while. We've got our extra cargo pods in case we need them. I suspect if we book one of these slots, I'm trying to middle click and I forgot. Blah. No, I thought I could do that with book a slot with a middle click type button. Never mind, it's not working. So I think we'll just worry about that later, but we'll get all these parts into orbit first and take also with us a bunch more scaffold. Can I get up to 1,000? Should be able to. Decontamination, life support. Don't need solar panels. Another 50 accumulators up there probably is fine. More signal stuff. Drones don't need more spaceports. Yeah. How are you boys doing? Fine, fine, fine. Yes. So this, okay, cool. So when we come down, okay, so we are going to fire scrap back. So we're going to be able to fire, yeah, that's going to be easy peasy. You just chuck it in a cannon, fire that back. Vulcanite is going up. And I should actually, while this is doing this, look at our universe. Let us look. Oh, I can turn on the resources and whether or not there are landing pads. There are... I don't know why that's a danger zone. Is it because lots of asteroids are in there? Statistics. Okay, let's have a look. So we have this amount of statistics. What is 100%? Oh, 100% solar. Oh, 460% solar in orbit. Fine. 17% deadly. Actually, it's easier to look here, I think. Universe Explorer. So Agni is a planet with zero threat, waterless, holmanite, whatever that is, and some other useful things. The uranium ore is helpful because we could go with nuclear reactors and the condenser reactor steam things. So we don't have to worry too much about things, but we would have to send fuel up. Actually, can you send nuclear fuel with a cannon? These are still firing. I should actually... We'll have to check if you... No, you can send the things to make it, I guess, which is also fine. Let us send more of that. Okay, whatevs. I'm actually just gonna... Why don't I just put you on 100 of each? There you go. That way I can just switch around as I want. Ooh, that's... why... Oh. Yeah, that would make sense why none was going up. Fine. That's... how much more? God, it's... really... I'm very silly. I should put the large chest here to remind myself not to be a stupid head next time. And I guess I'll just have to stick in and replace stuff as I go. And I will copy... Is it far enough? Sometimes you get a bit... I'll copy these settings here. Yes. It's not a crazy... Yeah, that's not a crazy amount of stuff to take up. Probably won't need that. Wouldn't mind more of that. We're making our own up there anyway, so we... do we need that? Yeah, probably not. The rest of it... don't need that. Pop that up to 2,000. Yeah, alright. Almost there. This will be the little save our build chest when we want to save our build. This is a dumping ground I use for different things. I don't need... no, I don't need the deconstruction planner. Module upgrader, no. Meteor defense, that I might need. Take another capsule. Take another landing pad. Why not? The rest of it, I will put... Sure, I'll take up the solar panels. Actually, should add solar panels because we want to convert them after all. Yeah. Yeah, we'll take a whole bunch up. In fact, that's a really good point. Do I have more? I should probably grab some. I can trust that there is enough of other stuff up there. So yeah, let's go grab some solar panels and then I think we're on our way. We're on our way. Something, something Moana song. No, not like that. No, not 0. Ugh, stop it. Solar panels. There. Alright, just take... Okay. A little bit of space. Good. I'm pretty comfortable with that. However, game... Oh, yes, spacesuits. I don't need... When I'm ready to go to space, I do not need any of the blue stuff. I don't need blue splitters or blue undergrounds, none of which I can use in space. Got it? Take them out. Okay, cool. I also... Oh, why? I don't need signals. Where's train stuff? Yeah, signals. Not required because... yeah, I'm not doing any train stuff in space for God knows how long, so get out of my inventory. And likewise, I don't need the combinators, which I need for the LTN mod. Also don't need LTN train stations. Or any kind of train station for that matter. Cool. That's probably fine. Oh, I will need capsules. How do we even make a lot of these in space? Where do they? It must be logistics. Yeah, give me like 100. Yeah, game. How do we even make these in space if we have to use a delivery cannon often? I think that's the answer. You just don't use delivery cannon as often as you use... Oh, I will need a fuel thing to unpack the fuel. Can we use one of these in space? So this is the recipe. Liquid rocket fuel making, which is here, made in a fuel refinery. Do I get fuel refineries in space? I hope we do. No, two plus, thank you. Put that away. Fuel refineries, don't have a factory lot. Sort of do. Fuel refinery. Yeah, give me a stack. Alright, I'm glad I remembered that. That would have been painful. Now, I hope some come. Oh, God, look at the drones. Okay, cool. So this part's all done. And I will tear this out to remind myself not to use this again. And I'll tell the drones to just nuke all this sometime when we're not looking. Meanwhile, what on earth are they doing? There's so many of them. I better be a little bit careful, or the next thing I know they will just pick up this and run off with it. How full are we? Put that in. I do not need in this suit any of these. This is going to a space suit, so get rid of them. Unrequired. That's all fine. I might go grab some more solar panels. Like, it would be nice to be able to use the solar panels and accumulators for basically everything, for powering everything everywhere. But I'm gonna need like multi-thousands of them. And I mean, they're not that expensive to make, and it's easy to get the base resources up there. So it might be a job I need to do of expanding that factory a little bit, just to add a bit more. Wham. Do I have a fuel system yet? Can I? Is it even being brought? 10 are on the way. Alright, somewhere out there, a drone is flying me my 10 stuff. But what I do not understand is the lack of construction drones in the network. So, there's 860, but they're just not doing very much. We actually need some more logistics drones as well. Okay, what are they flying around for weirdly like that? Okay, maybe I can see some of the construction drones here, but they should be off helping. So I don't understand why that is. These guys are also ready to go. Watch on green signal. No, I can set that in a minute once I get that set up. Just nervous. It's a lot of hassle if you get this wrong. Do we go? I need my fuel. Because we're going to have to turn the solid rocket fuel back into normal rocket fuel when we get up there. Okay, we've still got a vast pile of this. We can put some of that in the rocket because there's no point in having it here. Yeah, it's getting pretty full. Maybe one more load. Hopefully we'll see someone will catch up with me with the stuff I need. Here. Here's my little solar factory. So close. Fuel refineries, where are you? I think I know where some are. Maybe I'll just go look for them myself. The drones are still not quite fast enough. They've had a couple of upgrades from space, but not perfect enough yet. So, over here, I think I saw some. Nope, maybe not. Maybe I was completely wrong. This is my little special product stage. Maybe we should just make sure there are going to be some more there next time. Yeah. And we'll give you some room for a stack of them to be made. How much is this? Oh, wow, this is we've got 3 factories or 3 fabricators making space scaffolding, which has been fine. It has been enough, but it does start to add up. Okay, I just have to wait. Actually, wow, look, I'm not even getting cleared out. The drones are just too busy. Actually, why don't I just convert this to a... Don't want to make it a, just a buffer chest. No. They're just being really slow. What I will do is I'll go and find it. I think I know where, somewhere in my original base, the fuel refineries are made. And then once we've got them, we will jump in the ship and take off. Even if it does mean leaving... Oh, God, I need to empty my trash. I don't want half this... No, I do. Why are you there? Like, I do not... I want all of the space refineries. They do not need to be down here on Earth. On Narvis, sorry. There's no point. So I might as well have all of them. Give me all the things. Yeah. Now, keep your eye out. Oh, there it is. Wow. Lucky. Yeah. Because the starter base is a little confusing. Okay, we're ready to go. Once I drop. Why are you saying no pipe? We want space pipe. There's no point in emptying it out of our system. It's not going anywhere else. Alright, all of that is working, isn't it? Is it? No, it's not. What's backed up? Water? Oh, how dare you be backed up? Water's backed up. It's finally happened. Okay. Do I have normal pipes on me as well? So I do. Okay. I don't need normal pipes. I'm going to space, okay? Normal pipes, go away. Okay, that's ready to make steam. Wow, did I cut the steam pipe when I was reconfiguring this spot? It's not spinning. Oh. Oh. There we go. So silly. Okay. Now they crush. Yeah. I'm gonna leave this. I'm gonna have to take this away. Otherwise it will drain too much water out. It gets to a sort of steady state like this, and if I drain too much water out, then this system won't work. Although it probably will self-balance, but don't want to figure it out. Okay, let us dump random things out of our inventory, because our drones are just like not bothered. You know, they could help us, but you know, why would you when you can just play with space rockets, right? I can tell that's what they're all about. Useless little minions. No, 43. Oh yeah, okay, we've already got 50. Yeah, we already have 50. Almost done, and then we'll go to space, and then we'll put down the other landing pads and bring the other rockets up as well, and tell them to produce a return rocket, which will be a good experiment. All right, we're done. Cool, off we go. Time to go to space. Boop. Just got to remove a spam message. Okay, cool. Ready to go? Yes, Novus orbit landing pad. Yoink, 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 yoink. Take off. I don't know why I don't move that factory that combines the space components closer to where they're needed. Like, that would be incredibly obvious, wouldn't it? But never mind. Whee! Splat. Cool. If stranded, you can use the respawn shortcut. Wow, thanks, game. No, I'm not stranded. We're perfectly fine. I wanted to turn that into one of those, actually. Okay. Yep, we're still shooting stuff up. Oof. How much are we shooting up? I should send some signals home. Okay, cool. What I can do... Take these out. Man, we're still just launching so much in here. Okay, cool. They've given me lots more. I need to put down 2 landing pads. I'll call this one Novice Orbit Fuel. No, cargo sections. Yep. Novice Orbit Fuel. Although I will probably eventually have them all set as fuel or as cargo. Yeah, so now, let's see if we can make this work. Yes, we want you to go to cargo sections. And we want you to go to fuel. Look, we're launching 2 rockets at once. That's cool. That is very cool. Whoosh. Weird cargo just strapped to it. Here come the pods. And the cargo pod goes there as well. That's good to remember. So, what we want to do is put down the fuel refineries and get the fuel going. Oh, beryllium's finished. Cool. Let's do Astronomic Science Pack. That's the next 2 cargo rocket sections. Okay, that's the next science pack we want. I think it's only 100. What did that require? Oh, it required beryllium. Yeah, required. It's not a proper word, Mr. Tony Pirate. Yes, fuel. Like, can we just like do something like that? And where's some power? Okay, there's no power there. Oh yeah, that's actually going to work. Cool bananas. We'll need a lifty offy thing. Lifty offy thing. We didn't bring one. We didn't bring a lifty offy thing. Hang on. What are those cargo sections? No. Why? Why did you do that to me, game? I kind of want to run the pipe down the middle here. 4, 5, and 6. Cargo rocket sections. What? Game, don't be stupid. There's no cargo rocket sections here. There's an absolute ton of them in there. Oh, they were recovered ones. And a pod. So we do need to take those out. But that's okay. I think what we can do is, yeah, I've got it. I got it. So, the escape pod, or the pod, can just come straight out here and go on a belt. The cargo rocket sections can come out, and they should get priority in being loaded back in, which I have figured out how to do that. So that's that. Yeah, shush. Get out of my inventory, you massive bulky things. Okay. So, fuel. Obviously this is going to be fuel, but I just want to make extra sure. And I think it would only insert the fuel anyway because this particular recipe demands it. Is that fast enough? Like, we will want it to basically come down to a launch site down here. And likewise, we will want this to unpack the packed sections. Cargo rocket section. Oh yeah, it's going to have to be cargo rocket section packed. Yeah. And what I want you to do is unpack and then place them on a belt. Now, depending on which way you do it, you're going to do it on the right, of course. If we do that, then you can come down to that, and we can feed in from here. So, oh, okay, fine. So we can get the pod and everything out early. So this would be the pod. So it would come out really prompt and go straight back into the rocket launcher thing. And this would take all of the unpacked rocket sections and shove them. So there you go. They'll go on the inside belt. Okay. I actually would... Oh, well, either one of them will go back. This one I actually wouldn't mind doing something like this, so that, yeah, it all comes out. What? Is it not long enough? Nuts. Okay, come here. Take the science out, and you take the cargo pod out, and let us see. Oh, the space ones are short. That's why I think the game has given me these weird yellow ones that are somewhere here. Are these super long ones? I think they might be. So they are. Look at them. So yeah, they'll whip them all out, get them into the belts, and that will work really well. And I have way too much of this stuff, and I want to get rid of that stuff too. And also, I just don't need that many. Not by a long shot, but we got rid of the ones that were on the surface and had slowly piled up. I think I've even got a factory down there that's making them. God knows. That's away from me. Those are there. All right. How are we looking in the rest of the place? Okay, so let's have a look. This science pack this science thingy research has been done. So now we're into the next set of science things it wants, except we can still do holmium. So we'll do holmium while we figure things out. Holmium's going. I wish I had brought an actual stupid launch thing instead of my stupid not bringing a stupid launch thing. I might put a sort of cannon here. Why not? Looks cool. Oh, look. Watch this. Bang. Bang. What could we fire back down to Earth? Oh, scrap, of course. And for that, we would need to put a request in from the buffer chests. And I think I have fairly enough of those. And we can say novice. Where do we want to go? We want to go right here. Kaboom. So, yes, we're just going to leave you on. Send scrap. Yeah, send scrap home. Don't want it up here. We have a processor down there. So this is super annoying because we do actually have a way now of creating rockets. We've got fuel, we've got the parts, we've got the pods go in. And we just haven't got the rocket. So that's a whole thing. But, you know what? Actually, I'm just going to call this fuel. Fuel landing pad, because in theory, this is how we'll send stuff anywhere in the system. And the pad is only open when it's empty, which is also a cool feature. Cargo section, landing pad, same deal. So we can set up those two ones on home just to send wherever in the universe is empty. That's a lot of scrap you're firing away. Is it really that bad down there or up here? Okay, let's have a look what's going on. So, mirrors are going. What are you unhappy about? Lack of glass? That's just got to wait for the drones to bring it, haven't you? Everything else is tickety-boo. As we come down, some kind of science is clearly going. I would like all of that, thank you. And I'm going to put out my own personal pod there and fill it with that. Do I want, like... It's probably better if I don't split off, like, everything. Like, we should leave some up here. Otherwise, we will run out. What are you missing? You're missing the data cards. Why are the data cards not coming? Data cards aren't coming because there's no copper. Why isn't the copper coming? Probably because there's no copper. Oh, easy. Well, we can solve that with cannons. Make good copper and do request copper 100, and while you're at it, request iron 100 because we want to. How much up here do we have in terms of things like low density? 4,000 scrap already. Holy heck, the cannon's going to be going for a while. So we still need that low density to come up. 312 is not much. Alright. Well, we're not quite ready to do a brilliant home run return rocket, which is a shame. Look at it, it's just cranking away. But our own cargo rocket should come down. Yeah, I mean, that's where the cargo station will be. So we will be able to send out more stuff. Yeah, that's fine. Coverage is fine there. Coverage down here as well. Okay. So once copper comes up, if I was smart, I might actually put the copper landing one, you know, like nearby. But I never said I was clever. What on earth are you guys shipping so much of? It's the glass. Yeah, fair enough. And how much of this have we got? Okay, so that's, yeah, kind of chocker. And actually, I do want to put all of this in this rocket as well. Do we need another cannon up here? Might put the cannon in the box. Okay, I should actually take the time to look at the materials now. So we can make crushed beryl, make beryl powder, and then turn beryl powder into stuff, and then stuff into plates. And it looks like the same with holmite. Beryllium hydroxide. Wow, okay, I don't know what that is, but that sounds very exciting. Nothing more. So 2 cargo sections is now what I can make. Instead of 1. Oh, it's half the price, but it uses beryllium plate because beryllium plate is supposed to be stronger, so you can get more out of it, kind of stuff. Something law reason like that. So the only, oh wow, that's what does it switch out? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it just adds beryllium plate. That's already a tough recipe. I don't mind just soaking all the more expensive version. I don't want to have to rebuild the factory for that. We have got Astronomic Science Pack. 2 different recipes. We're going to have to study these while we turn on some other science. What can we work on? I don't want to work on any of those except maybe the swarm safety. Don't want atomic bombs or artillery. I do already have lasers pretty researched, so if we do end up on a world with biters, then I'll just laser the shit out of them. Oh, vital melange processing. We might as well take that now. Yep. Oh, heck, before I forget. Take all of the... Oh, wow. Okay, that was... Yeah, take all of this to increase the... the effectiveness of our research. That was silly. Do I have any other opportunities to use stuff? No, only speed up in space. I can't use any other productivity anywhere. So we have all of these recipes. What are we looking for? Rocket science we already know how to make. Why can't I make... Oh, here we go. Astronomic science. Beryllium, significant data... So we don't have beryllium, astronomic catalog, astronomic insight, and cold thermofluid. Or straight up significant data, astronomic, cold. So beryllium makes it cheaper, basically. How do we get hold of 2 significant data? No. I'm thinking. 2 significant data. Visible. Cold. No. What? 2 lots of... What is significant data? I need to go research the science. This is going to be confusing. What is an astronomic catalogue? Oh, okay. Insight or catalogue. So we'll just look at the catalogue. So we need 2 of these. These are made up of visible, infrared, UV, astrometric data. Okay, made in a supercomputer. So visible, infrared, UV, astrometric, and cold thermofluid. Okay, and then we also have astronomic insight, which I can't see, and catalog. Catalog we've got. Astronomic insight. Where is that? Wow, I need to go watch an entire video about making science in space because it is nightmarish. So this is made of catalog. Catalog has visible, infra, UV, astrometric. No, visible, infra, UV. Where's the astrometric? Multispectral. Multispectral? A multispectral astrometric. Okay, cool. So, I get it. So we need to... Oh my god. So visible observation frames and a blank data card. infrared observation frames, blank data, and UV observation frames, blank data. And all of these are made in an astrometric facility. Okie dokie, so the first thing to worry about really is producing an astrometric facility, which I think we can do down here. And it sounds pretty sweet, because that sounds like a cool factory if you ask me. Nope. Yes. Okay, good. So, I'm going to put that down. I imagine if we just take this relatively slowly, we can figure it out. Yeah, and while we're doing that, I should be flying around and expanding all of this because we're going to need heaps more room. Alright, let's line it up. Okay, we're nice and steady now. Close enough. A bit more. Alright. Yeah, so we got to get that astrometric facility up, and then hopefully things will be a little bit more obvious. Now, game, how are you looking for power? Oops, are you happy? Well, actually, kind of almost not. All right, cool. Well, let's sort that problem out a little bit. $84. Yeah, that's nice. And chuck the rest in the pod. Right to melange processing is coming on. Put that there. I picked up the electric boiler by the looks of it. And we got 2. I kind of want one more. Bonk, bonk. Don't know why. Just seems like a good idea. Possibly because we need to make... Maybe I need 2 more. Visual, infrared, UV, and astrometric takes 1 of each as well. So that takes everything already that exists and then eats some of it, and then you need to make, yeah, get out of here. So it's kind of eating itself and then also eating stuff, if that makes any sense. Wow, there is a lot of glass up here and not much frames. I wish I could fire frames into space. That would be sweet. But I guess the idea is they're maybe a bit fragile. Bonk. Another pod comes down. That's probably good to expand down here where I've set up power and stuff. It's going to be a bit curvy as I fly around in circles. And take those. Alright, so say we wanted to get ourselves some of these. Where would we get the visible observation frames from? I think we would get them from a telescope, actually. Of course we would. Of course we would. So we're going to have to build a telescope as well. Very exciting. A space telescope. A Hubble, if you will. Ooh, okay, that's kind of cute. Multispectral mirror and all. How many of these do you think we need? God only knows. Take them out of buffers. Ooh, are we short on? Actually, are you getting enough? Oh, I know what's going on there. This is broken. Boop. Whoops. Control copy that. It had a iron in its hand, so it was confused. And now it will be better. Okay, cannon is busy firing away. Good, good, good. I do want some of this multispectral to come out into a box. So let's do a single stack at best. glass. Are we just going to help? I think we're going to help. Just give me a bunch of glass. No, don't put it there. Okay, put it, wham, like half of it. No, not there. What am I doing? Half of it can go there. That's better. Okay, and then chuck the half back in there and turn back on my auto thingies. Do what? Oh, no. Wait. Oh, we've just... Game. You are very difficult sometimes. What I want is the multispectrals, not the junk. The junk can go in that box. And I think, honestly, that's probably keeping them pretty busy. If I was smart, I would... Oh, you know, why don't I actually do that? I put the junk up the top. It would save a whole bunch of travel. Alright. Come up here. Come up here, cannon. Like, some of this junk can genuinely just sit over here. Straight into the cannon. And the cannon is going to fire junk home. And the cannon will also take any other spare junk it gets. And it will have all of those too. Oh, that's like such an obvious thing to do. Can't believe I took so long to figure it out. Well, I sort of can. This is all new. Take those. We're still waiting. Oh, we've got one already. Boop. Hello. Beautiful little telescope. Oh. Infrared observation. Oh, you need the super chilled. Okay, you need a blank observation frame. How do we get a blank observation frame? Coal, steel, glass, and light oil. Okay, so made in a space manufactory. So I've got to ship all those things up or make them up here. But it's easier early on, it's easy to make it up here. That's fine. That is all fine. I am not mad. I am not mad at all. So that would be somewhere to store the light oil. I can get that relatively easily. We're going to plonk it down here somewhere. Doesn't seem so bad. Except we're going to do this as unbottling light oil. Yes, request light oil output to there. So we will be able to do that because I will ask something down here to fire stuff up. So bearing in mind how much of this we've got going, light oil wouldn't be crazy. Yes, that. Do we have any light oil in barrels? Probably not, to be perfectly frank. But so we are going to have to... Oh, we can also send coal up. And we have steel. So I'm pretty sure we can send coal up. Yeah. Yep. Come up with coal. Light oil, no. Okay, so what do we actually have up here? Iron, wow, okay, 5,000 iron plate, 118 copper. Okay, so we need to just cancel the iron plate, which we've done. The copper can still come up. The frames, can't see them. The frame, low. Oh, okay. So yeah, low density frames would be a good idea. Why aren't they coming? Oh, well, here they come. Alright. Coal, you should be coming up a bit harder. Fine. Oh, actually, no, there's basically all our frames. That's what they're doing. Hey, you, why aren't you... Oh. Oh. Of course, I need to tell you where to go. So, you need to go down to Nalvis. And I want to fire you into this box. There we go. Now you're happy. Wonderful. Maybe a buffer box would have been a good idea. Yeah, we'll just do that. Fine, what ifs. So that's all ticking along. That's a stack, sort of. That's eating. Actually, there we go. I'll give you a little help. Telescopes. Do we have more? Frames is an issue. Oh, we've got 2 more. We'll just plop them around for now. They look adorable. And for you, we want visible, and for you, we want those. And how quickly do you make them? 5 seconds, and you will make yours in slightly slower. And so to make the super cold thermofluid, minus 100 requires a hypercooler. Okay, game. Just going to put one down there. And we need another one of you. And I'm going to have you make a hypercooler. Wow. Okay, that's a whole pile of stuff that you need. Let's see if you can make it. Oh yeah, that should all be there. I'll give you the pipe and the barrels. Yeah, okay. Yep, you do you. Another telescope? Why not? 1, 2. I might make 6, 2 of each. Seems reasonable. Load up. Okay, that's backlogged. This will take the frames. And do we have more coming in? Okay, Vitamelange finished, whatever that is. So Vitamelange allows a whole bunch of stuff, things like spidertrons. Oh, it allows us to do biological science. Oh, that's right, because spidertrons are actually driven by the fish. Increasing health potions, increases learning gains from each science pack. Wow, a whole bunch of crazy upgrades. And to reach them, I will need to, get a whole bunch of stuff I don't have. We're kind of at the end of normal research, except we can use zone discovery, which sounds really cool, but not till we get that research done. So we'll start research on the increased drone swarm. Oh, here we go. We'll just go check. Where do you want to be? Where do you want to be? There. Looks like a good spot for you. So we can go super cooled or normal cooling. So it takes in cool thermofluid, produces hot thermofluid and cold thermofluid. And so there you can see it's got the super cold, warm, got cold coming in, very cold coming out, and a bit cold and warm coming out again, if that makes sense. Take that, plop one down there. And you, we'll take you and pop you there and pick you up. And so you'll make those for us. And then the actual rocket science gets made in a space manufactory. And do we need anything else in the significant? Can we make these? We can only make supercomputers. I don't think we can make neural or any others. So I might make more of the, actually I've got a bunch of them on me, haven't I? I should put them down somewhere. Thinking. Oh, don't need you in my pocket. Could have sworn... Oh, there we go. Let's go plop you over here. Why don't we just line you up over here so I know we've got you and we don't risk carrying them around. Of course, you had to be the last one that was out of line, didn't you? Alright. And these guys... I'm going to check the recipes now. Ah, yeah. Astronomic insights. Energy insights. So I think that's what the telescopes will make for us, maybe. Or some other thing will make for us. Don't make that. Try making one of them. Okay. Just going to move you out of the way. Six of these. If only it was so easy. 4 of these. And a random other junk. So you can have all of that. Okay, wow, that's way more than enough, I would have thought. Okay, I'll take you as well. Pretty sure that will set us up with everything we want in terms of the systems we need to build this junk. Alright, that's a fair pile of gizmos. We still don't have incoming oil, which is a shame. That's all working well, I would like to think. What are you waiting on? Glass again? Do we want any more? Not right now. Chuck it all in there. And actually I'm going to dump some of these around as well. I'm just going to leave these off to one side. In case for some reason we get annoyed with how slow the refineries are. Or that single refinery is. We can beef it up. I don't know if it will be that slow. Probably will be. But we can rearrange that later. Alright, it's almost time to return back to ground. I kind of think. Okay, but I am confused by this. So if I wanted to produce... Where does it get the insight from? Produces significant data. Astronomic. No, the products are insight and blank data. No. Ingredients insight. Okay, so ingredients catalog. Okay, right. So we can tell it to make a catalog. And then it'll make a catalog and some warm fluid. We can then tell it to make an insight. So it takes a catalog, produces insight and blank data cards. So because the catalog itself is made up of data cards, yep. And then this one, simulation, takes the insight and runs the cold data, or takes the energy, or takes the biological. Okay. Yes. Okay, I think that makes sense. But one thing I do know is we need to go and sort out some light fuel processing. And, well, the packed rocket sections. Packed rocket sections can all just go back in here. Do we have... Yeah, I'm going to put a chest here and we're just going to request the packed rocket sections, all of them, and shove them in there. Yeah? From the chests. Whatever. Maybe there are none left. Okay, coal is here at least. And I should... Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to set up the signal thing. Signal transmitter. What did I want to even use it for? Rocket parts. I don't even know. Like, this will send regardless. It should potentially connect to... Yeah, signal transmitter. So I actually need to somehow... No. Do I need to connect it to... Let me just put... where are we? Let's just put that down for now. Why does it even... What signal is it even picking up? I have to send a signal from somewhere, but what I would want to do is to set a signal that was like the amount of coal in here, and then tell the systems on the ground to stop sending coal or what have you based on stuff. All complex problems that I will have to deal with another time. Decontamination facility. Just going to dump a couple of buildings over here. That way I don't have to worry about the system getting confused about them being in my inventory. Life support. Chemical plants. No, they can't build in space. But they do sometimes get to be part of other people's factories. Space manufacturing can go... Oh, okay, it's just going to chuck it back in my inventory anyway. That's probably fine. That is... I think that is all we can do for now. So let's go back down. Whee! Plop. And... Oh, almost forgot. Almost forgot. Let's go get the other data stuff. Yeah, learning data. And launch. Whoosh-dee. Woohoo! Whee! Back down we go. Yes, that is the point game. Yes. Okay. Put the things away. Put them away. Oh, no. Of course, you... Okay. We are now about to switch gear, game. So... yeah. Let's switch over. Take all that stuff out. And along with it, we will now be able to... Wow, that was a lot of barrels that somehow I brought back. Okay, that's fine. Take those out and put those away too. Why have I got so many pods? Yeah, okay. Delivery pods for you, and you seem like you might need to be up there too. Delivery pods, weird. Okay, cool. So, should be flicking over to type 1, type 2, type 3. Okay, good. And finding somewhere to tap a... There we go. Yeah, we'll go up here and tap this. We'll get some light fuel in barrels. It's not too far for our drones to fly. One of you there. I want you to barrel up. Fill light oil. Power would be nice, I guess. And you can take and deposit like thus. So you will request here and you will output here. Yep, request a bunch of barrels from wherever you can possibly get them. Good job. Good job, game. you just do that. And then fire them into space for me. We can pretty much just let you do that. Drones, what seriously do you want from me? Okay, no, just gonna, as soon as I look at you and talk to you, you're just decided I'm not worth it, aren't you? You're wandered off. I do need to take up a bloomin' landing pad. I'm sure there's an extra one or two around. Here we go. Maybe I should have one on me at all times. Yeah, apparently I should. Alright, game. Just square me up with all the stuff you want to give me. Put those in the way. Did you sort out over here? Oh, you did. Oh, brilliant. Okay, so are you going to do this part properly now? I can tell them to do it. I'm kind of inclined to go and sort out that a bit myself too. Yep, we've got enough room. Yep, that's a lot of that stuff. So now we can take off. They're busy working. There goes another shot. Excellent. Oh, actually, let me switch bloomin' jumpsuits. Gets too confusing if I don't do that properly. And the other one's faster anyway. Or it should be a little bit faster. Plonk. And blonkety blonk. Take that with us too. Where are we? And any more? Nope. Okay, that's fine. All the solar panels we could want. Whoosh. Well, I think it's faster. It might not be. The thruster suit. Maybe it's a bit faster in general, but the inventory space is lower, and I like the inventory. Let's go grid out that place with solar panels, and then I can just make a template of it. Just plop it down everywhere. Wow, maybe not everywhere, but a few places would be good. Oh, up here. Oh, look at all that. Just, maybe if I just set it on fire, it'll go away. Yeehaw. Just a giant flaming love heart. Alright, you guys just do that. Drones, where are you? Oh, you're just not going to bother. Yeah, fair enough. Why would you? Eh? It's only your own old owner here. This is where it gets a little awkward because they sort of... Come here. Where's the edge? They're going to do this sort of meet in the middle thing, which isn't tidy, but it's the same as accumulators. There's a bit of overlap. That's fine, I guess. And we can just see if this matches. Oh, it matches all the way over. I'm so excited. Like, number of times you want to tile stuff and it just doesn't. So annoying. Made more annoying if you can't click. So you know what? I know who can click really well. It's my drones. They are very good clickers. Yeah, that's pretty sweet if you ask me. And look at that. That's cool. Now, the nice thing about this is I should be able to, broadly speaking, rotate this and just go... Oh, that could be why there's no... Bonk. Look at that. The dance of the drones. That looks kind of sweet. Come here. And it looks like because the drones haven't quite, or the drone range hasn't quite made it out here, that my drones are doing most of the building, which is faster than waiting for the base drones to get here. Oh, okay, there's trees and stuff, isn't there? Oh, no, that's fine. Okay, cool. I thought I just deleted everything. No, it's just those. And are we out? Are we spent? 5 more. Oh, shallow water. Okay. Are you coming to give me stuff? Oh, okay, no, you're just charging up. Sweet. Alright. That's pretty cool. 5.1. So each one of these grids... I still don't know if it's worth it. Just compared to putting down a nuke. I mean, it'd be pretty handy for off-world. So we'd have to build about 3 of these to get a gigawatt. Seems like a lot. Master grid, put the grid down, get all that stuff filled in. And if we ever had more solar panels, we would be able to do some stuff there. Just see if we can get to 200. Don't think they're around. Okay, that's pretty cool. That'll get built in due course. And actually, I just want to check out on the forest fire I started. Has it cleared the woods? It leaves behind a lot of burnt sticks, and I would like to think that those burnt sticks delete themselves, but that's not always the case. Oh, and this will probably burn down that, unfortunately. But hey, this is the price you pay. See, it's a lot of burned sticks. I'm just going to see if I can set the sticks on fire. These are still on fireable. Oh, okay. Don't fly through the fire. Nope, fire goes out. I'm assuming the logs will fall over. Maybe they're just easier to remove. And yeah, we accidentally burned down the drone port. It's fine. It's no problem. Plenty of drone ports where that came from. Okay, so let's go back and check on the base. It's looking pretty good. Everything is very chill in the base right now. Alright. This is taking stuff up. We haven't seen any light fuel come through yet. I don't understand why. Do we need to take up some barrels ourselves? That's a bit too many. That's fine. Guarantee we'll send them that way. Alright, where was it? Okay. Oh, well, yeah, if you put the thing around the right way, Tiny Pirate, that might also help, eh? And likewise, send it back. Yeah, that's fine. We'll take it. Cool. I don't think we're going to go up, put that pad down, make sure the rocket gets built in a reasonable way, and see how we look from there. Okay, yoink. You take all of these and now shoot them to space. It's going to be heaps of fun for you. Swarm safety 8 finished. Oh, nice one. Turn off that. Put those all away. Why would you do that, strange game? Okay, right, we definitely don't want the wood. Let us load the thruster suit setup. Alright, and we'll go put the thruster suit on, and we will actually turn... What is this on right now? Okay, turn this over to there, and then turn this chest into a large chest. Boink. And then we will tell it to fill this. Blarp. And give it... Oh, well, yeah, where's my pods? Where are me pods? I need me pods. Switch around that. Enable personal logistics. Now, I could have sworn I put down, like, go to space stuff. Alright, well, we'll do it ourselves. I want, like, I don't know, 2 at all times. I don't know why 2, but we'll just take them. Yeah. Now let's see. Yeah, it's just cranking in here. I need to make sure I use my to-do list. Oh, never saw it. Landing pad. Fine. Okay, stuff is filling up again in my inventory from the drones. Do we have... Kind of don't. We don't have any just generic large boxes lying around. Some of them here might make sense. Just leave them there. Just maybe they'll be used to offload stuff that when we come back. So yeah, these boxes are now being used. I actually should just do like this so that it only takes the order and holds the order so I can modify it, but they don't run around wasting their time moving stuff between boxes. So that's Swarm Safety is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Swarm Safety 9, so that's 4,500 drones we can take. What would Swarm Safety 10 be? 5,000. Oh, that would be the, yeah, to do that. We're on 4,000. So I want to get up to 9 or 10. Let's see if we can do that. Do we want to add a bunch of these to the science down here? Oh, no, I don't really care enough. The space science I do want to be particularly fussy about getting high productivity out of, but not so much the other ones. It'll be fine. What are these? These are receiving scrap in theory. Firing copper and coal and stuff. I will want to connect you all to a receiver, but God only knows what the receiver will do and how it works. So we'll just put it there to remind ourselves that you deserve a receiver. It's going to be different from the other one, but I don't know how that works. So, do we have progress yet? Oh my god. Like, for real? Oh no, there's almost done, which means you're almost full. Wow. Full enough. We've got a landing pad, we've got all the space stuff, we've got a pod. Boop. Cool. That's that in. Yep. And these are actually already ready with... Did they load properly? Let's have a look. These replacement ones. Yes. Oh my god. Yes. Absolutely chunky boy. You will have to land on cargo section, and you will be landing on fuel landing section, but we're not going to touch you for now. Not until perhaps I can figure out the signal processes. Okay, game. Can you just... Drones, can you sort yourselves out, please? Like, for reals. Do I have to do it for you? Yes. Yes. Yeah, we don't need dirt in space. What are we waiting on? Space pipes, ammunition. It's actually okay. All of those are in space. We don't have to worry about them. I think we can go to space. Oh, and maybe I'll put my sunglasses back on while we're here. Boop. Alright, off to space today. Actually, you know what? We want to modify this order now. Yes to all of that stuff. I don't know that we need so much of these things because I am not sure we're using any of them so far. Take that out. Take that out. That's going up anyway. Take that. We do want low density structures. Maybe 1,000. And that. Okay, so we now put down the request again. We take out all of these. It would be kind of cool if I just had a switch. I could toggle, just push a button to turn them on or off. There probably is a way of doing that. Request from that. That's coming through, and blue we may or may not have much of. That's fine. So, let's go to space, sort this out. Haven't fully filled things. Yeah, I do feel a bit sheepish about that. Let's just check the structures down here. Better turn off that. Oh yeah, the 1,000, 1,500. Yeah. Yeah. We want all of it. Over here, there's another one. Because, you know, why do things in one place? Yeah. Okay, that's heaps. Heaps. And up we go, I think. We're in the right spacesuit. Good. And launch. Look at the army of drones filling that junk up. Wow. Fly. Zoom. Eee. Thud. Alright. Cool. That's cool. That worked. Now I get to put down... Oh, don't tell me. Where's my landing? What? Where's my... Where's my rocket thingy? Oh no, there it is. Phew. So... Yes. Space pipes. Okay. So let's turn that on. 3, 4. It'd be nice if this was change as well. You're a little bit annoying, you are. You can do that. That's cute. So that ends up like that. Actually, that's pretty. Landing pad. Or landing pad B, doesn't really matter. So landing pad. Maybe we'll go for landing pad B. 5,000 fuel. Yeah, one seems to be plenty. And it will eventually... Will it? Why are you... Like, put the pod in. Okay, who knows why that's there. I think I'll take that with me. Alright, we need to override stack size. Make it 1. And connect it to the front door. And say to it that it can only operate when the cargo pods are less than 100. 100. Yep. So now that's unpacking. It unloaded all the easy ones. And now there's a backup because we've been unpacking from the ones in storage. That works. That's good to go. Cool. I want to dump all of this stuff in here. And actually, yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to put a box. Yeah, put all of them in. Requests from buffers, whatevs. Okay, the fuel's... Yeah, the fuel's just going to back up now, which is fine. Makes a weird sound, eh? Kind of think I don't need that. And maybe I could... yeah, I mean, that'll do. Just to speed things up a little bit. Just to clear out. Oh, wow. Okay, so that never needs to come back. And this one also basically never needs to come back. And this is just going to slowly sit here. And it's also going to take the machine learning data that's made available to it. So actually, game, I don't need anywhere near that. Like, maybe I'll take 20 from now on. 20 max. And okay, that's gonna work. That's a whole process. That's a thing. We figured it out. Okay. Now, are we in general suffering some kind of horrible backlog of things not being made? It does seem that way because polished data substrates aren't coming because there's no iron. Yeah. So we will need to tell the system it does need iron. Coal's coming, frames coming. Ship iron. And request iron. Might as well tell it to request copper and whatever else it is we want. Yeah. Now, do we also see here starting to... We do see it starting to fill. Well, actually, quite a lot. That's good to know. So we do have the coal. Actually, we have a lot of coal. Alright. That's fine. And I think that's probably about the time that we stop for today. Like, it's been really good. We've got lots of stuff happening. We've got our return system planned. And our inbound system also planned, so that will work brilliantly. We appear to be... Why are we... Oh, why are we low on steel? Like, I think you can still request steel if there's none available. Yeah, you're going to have to still request steel. I guess I'm still going to need to ship steel, which makes me wonder, do any of you ship steel? You do? Oh, please do it then. Add steel to the pile of things you request. Yep, the hand isn't confused or anything. Nope. Alright, good. We can leave those to just do that. And all of this is now shipping so easily we could even just send up an entire rocket just made of coal if we had to. There goes an iron one. And we should see these start to spit out again. Polished data substrates. Cool. Producing blank data. Nice. Okay, yeah, plenty of power still. Really? It's a bit slow, isn't it? Yeah, oh, problem for another day. It's time I go to bed. Have a good one, everyone. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.